Hi, I'm Dara at Stamp with Dara, and today I'm going to show you how to make this box. We'll be using the stamp set called Acorny Thank You, and we'll be using the Grateful for You stamp, this image here, and this image right here. First, I'm going to use a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is cut 1/2 inch by 2.5 inches. I'm using the Tangelo Twist ink and the Grateful for You image, and I'm just going to stamp that right in the middle. Then I'm going to use the banner punch to clip the end off so that we have our little flag shape. Then I'm going to take another piece of Whisper White cardstock. You could use scraps for this because I'm just going to use it to punch out the acorn shape. But if you want an approximate measurement, I'm using 1 inch by 2.5 inches. Again, we're still using the Tangelo Twist ink and the polka dot pattern on the acorn top. Next, I'm going to take the acorn builder punch and center the stamped image inside of it. The next piece I'm using is 2 inches by 2.5. I'm going to stamp the main part of the acorn, and we're going to use rich raspberry ink. I'm using the acorn builder punch again. Now I'm going to punch a circle out using the old olive cardstock and the 2-inch circle punch. I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of the acorn top, and then we're going to center that onto the main piece of the acorn. And then put a couple of dimensionals on the back of the acorn. Then I'm just going to take a little bit of snail and adhere that to the left side of this flag piece. We want the banner part to not have any adhesive on it because we're going to curl it a little bit using the bone folder. And then we'll just place that onto our old olive cardstock. I'm taking a piece of gold thread. This is about 15 inches long, and I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers a few times. Like that. And then I'll place it just kind of off the side of the green circle and remove the backing on the dimensionals and just lay that right on top of the gold. We want to make sure that we caught the gold thread up under the dimensional, and it did, so we are good to go. Now I don't like the thread hanging out like that, so I'm going to trim it down a little bit. Next, I'm going to use a gold sequin from the metallic sequin assortment. I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen to adhere the sequin with. This is the 1/16 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch a hole in the top so that this creates a tag. Then I will thread some white baker's twine through the hole. And then I'm just going to set it to the side so that we can create the box. I'm using the Simply Scored, a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. This is chocolate chip. We're going to score it at 3 inches and again at 9. Then we're going to turn it, score at 1 inch, 3.5, 6.5, and 9. Then we will just fold on all of the score lines. The next step is to grab some scissors, and we're going to cut the small rectangles and the next square on each side. Once we've cut the squares off, we're going to cut from here to right here. And I'm cutting on either side of the indentation your score line makes. I found that this is just helpful to help fold the box together. We'll repeat that same cut over here, then there, and there. Once you've cut on all of those lines, you should have something that looks like this. We're going to flip it over. I'm going to use some tear and tape on each of these squares. I'm just going to go ahead and remove the backing off of all of these pieces. Okay, then we'll flip it back over. Place those sections that you put adhesive into the middle. I'm going to use the Project Life corner rounder on this flap that I'm doing. So once we have finished the box, you would just add any little treat or gift that you want to put inside, and then close the flap. And then to finish it off, I'm just going to tie some ribbon around it. This is the Into the Woods ribbon, and this is about 27 inches long. If you want to save on some of your ribbon, you could of course just keep it on the spool. And then I'm just going to tie it in a knot. So now we'll take the tag that we made earlier and we'll just tie it onto the Into the Woods ribbon. Now I'm just going to snip the ends and hide the knot from that baker's twine up underneath the ribbon. And now our box is finished. Thanks for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see other videos similar to this, and have a great day.